We will have to bury $50,000 in this ground. We're doing everything on our own experience and we're getting bruises. Just learn on other people's mistakes, please. Hello there, my dear friends. And with you today is Yuri Konstantinov, and I am the owner of the channel Dream House in the Dominican Republic. And today we will be talking about construction in the Dominican Republic. And we'll show it all to you guys. And I will be showing you every single step that every constructor will have to go through. And what would you need to do no matter what you're building, a villa, a house, and so forth. So either way, what do we start from in construction? This video is going to be good for our investors that have already bought some apartments in our residence and that are following the stages of the construction. And it will also be useful for the people that are just going to construct something in the Dominican Republic. And I will try to show you the whole process. Now, before we do anything, guys, please subscribe to my Telegram channel down in the description below. Over there, I will be uploading news that I won't have time to upload on YouTube. And over there, I will have some giveaways as well. So, let's begin. And of course, at the end of the video, I will tell you how many apartments we have left to buy. And of course, I will be telling you the price. But right now, we are on our territory, and this is the first step that we have to do after we learn everything about the soil that I showed last video. So yeah, people from the government came in and they checked out the soil. And with all of that testing and everything, we can finally know what type of soil we have. And why we need to know that is very simple. We need to know it because it all depends on what type of foundation we're going to be building. And then of course the next step after that is cleaning up everything. So that is removing all of the grass, all of the dead trees, all of the trees, and so forth. And if you were attentive last video, you could really see that everything was all overgrown with vines and grass and so forth. And we really needed a cleanup, so that's exactly what we're doing right now. This video right here, I am filming for memory to see what our land looked like before building our apartment hotel residence dream house in the Dominican Republic. So we rented out this excavator and we're just cleaning up the dirt, all of the grass and everything. And we're doing all of this not only for a cleanup, but to know where to put what, where to make the foundation stronger and sturdier, and so forth. And in total, we're going to have 3 corpuses, 3 blocks. And in every corpus/block, there is going to be 8 apartments. So in total, there will be 24 apartments in our residence. But either way, no matter what you're constructing or building in the Republic of Dominican, everything starts from this stage. Doesn't matter how you do it. Some people might do it by themselves or with other work people or with excavators like we are. But the first stage is cleaning up. And this is kind of a cool sight. Seagulls by the excavator are looking around to see if there's any worms in the ground they could eat. So again, the first stage is cleanup, and the second stage will be where we dig a hole around 6-7 feet, and in those holes we will put a rock called Pedro. It's a Dominican rock that comes from the mountains here. And then there is really big rocks that they bring in here and they fill up all of those holes where the main structures are going to be. And it kind of serves as a foundation for the foundation, if that makes any sense. And after they do all of that, they put in another rock on top. It's called caliche. It's this white rock. You can actually see it over there. And it's going to be all around the whole territory. So they're going to really just throw it on the territory there and smoothen it out. And we need that too because here we're going to also have swimming pools and parking lots. and a guards building and a building for all the trash that we will send out and so forth. So that's why we're really doing this, so that in the future we won't have too many problems about it. That's why we need a good foundation. And unfortunately, this will cost us a lot of money, around $50,000. Imagine that, basically burying $50,000 into the ground. Our territory is around 2,000 yards, 20 sectors, and to cover all of that would be around $50,000. That's kind of a hard hit for my heart. But of course, I understand that we need to do this so that our residents will stay put on the ground, and so that the people that invest and buy our apartments will be able to live here peacefully and in safety. In the next video, I will be showing you guys how they dig up the holes and dig out all the plantation. I think that today they will already finish the cleanup. And of course, I'll be filming all of that, and the next stage after that one will be where they bring in all the rocks, fill up the holes, and fill up the whole territory. And of course, it's all going to be straightened out, and then multiple layers will be put on top, of course, all for your safety, guys. And this is all really expensive in the Republic of Dominican, but I imagine that it's obviously expensive anywhere else in the world. And only after all of that, we will be building a fence, a closed-off territory, a gate as well. And then we will start to build the residence. And like I promised, I'll be telling you information about our apartments. And one thing I have to say is that 20% of our apartments have already been bought. I think we only have about 8 apartments left with 1 bedroom. I think about 4 apartments with 2 bedrooms, and 4 penthouses. So already on this step, investors are already buying apartments. And the reason why most investors buy on this stage so early is because it's really cheap. Everyone puts on a very cheap price because it's not really existent yet. And for anybody who's interested, my contacts will be in the description below for the prices. So while the place is still being built, the prices are extremely cheap, and whenever it's built, the prices skyrocket. And so any investor can make up around 30 to 50% of their money. So we also have minimal prices on our starting stages. So for anyone who's interested, you can contact me and we will talk about all of it. And we can also have this reserved where you only pay so much on every stage. So you can pay for your apartment every step of construction. But if there's any more questions, you can just ask me in my contacts below. So I want to wish everyone good luck. We're going to be continuing construction. And also, I would like to congratulate the people that bought apartments before construction or any work even started. Those people really trusted us, and because of that, they will get so much money back because we gave them the minimal prices possible. And we also had this kind of thing called credit of trust, where not only did we let them invest so early and they invested, we also got them to pay through 20% of what was left. So 20% of the apartment and the land. Now, of course, we don't need that many investors now, but we need the money for the starting stage, which we have now. And now that we have everything, like the registration of the place and everything else that we need, and we're starting on a construction plan, we will start to bring up the prices. In about 3 months, we will bring it up, so something like that. And of course, whenever everything is going to be built, including the residence, the prices will probably rise from 20-30%. Now, of course, if there's any apartments left, which I highly doubt, I think personally we will sell out very quickly. So I will be seeing you guys in the next video, where I will again be showing the stages of constructions, but very, very detailed. So if you want to start construction in the Republic of Dominican, I will tell you the pros and cons of doing such things. And right now we're kind of going in blindly with barely any experience, but we have big plans where later on we'll be building even more residents with experience. And my word of the day will be that you should always learn from the mistakes of others. So we'll be making mistakes so that you guys can learn off of them.